Hello and welcome back to our study of Peninei Halacha, the teachings of Rabbi Eliezer Melamed Shlita. Well, we're coming to you this morning from a very, very cold northeastern United States. Hope everybody fared well during this impactful storm. Let's say it was not nothing. We've seen worse, but certainly enough to disrupt our regular routine, be it school, work, what might be, and certainly those who are coming back from the yeshiva vacation. Some people made it back. Some people are still trying to get back. Baruch Hashem, a lot of first world problems, but hope everybody's doing well nonetheless. And we ask you to please continue davening for Chaylei Tzvah Yisrael, for Shlomo Chol B'Tzvah Yisrael, and a return of our hostage Van Gvili L'Kvuras Yisrael, hoping that we get some news on that front sooner than later. And we learn each day Lili Nishmat Saren, Daniel Shimon ben Harav Deron V'Sheli Hashem Ekim Demo. So the next chapter, Modim Derabanan Ve'odinim. So when the chazan gets to modim in the repetition, everybody should bow together with the chazan v'omer modim derabanan. They say what's known as modim derabanan, because it has a different language, there's different verbiage in the modim derabanan, obviously, as we know, than the one that the chazan recites. Kimavur b'talmud is based on the Gemara in Sot and Daf Mem. Kriya zudina kedin hakriya b'modim she'tfilas halacha. And this bowing is similar to the way we bow in modim in the silent Shemona Esrei, which, when we covered that way back when with the bowings, this is a straight bend over back bow, not with the knees. Some say that when you finish saying Modim Derabanan, Baruch Kelo, that last line, you should bow as well. And some say that you should say the entirety of Modim Derabanan while bowing down. So based on the Arizal and also the generally accepted minhag is that we only bow at the beginning. Usually we stand up when you say Hashem's name, as we've discussed previously as well, and we do not stay bowing for the entirety of the prayer. But if there was a prayer in which one could theoretically duchen and say Birchas Kohanim, Tefillah Shachris, such as Shachris or Musaf, Utfilas Mincha Shel Tanios or Mincha on a fast day, Im Ein Shem Kohanim, HaChazan Omer Psuke Birchas Kohanim Ketfila, V'Hakol Onam Achar Kol Pasach Ken Yehi Ratzon. So here in the diaspora where we don't duchen daily, but let's say in Israel where we do duchen, but let's say if you're in Israel and there are no Kohanim, so they would say Elokeinu V'Elokei V'Seinu, and when they would say Yivarecha Hashem Yishmerecha, etc., everybody in the congregation should answer Ken Yehi Ratzon, something which we are quite used to, given that we duchen so rarely here in the diaspora. Im hachazan his balbel ad she'eni yochel hamshach betfilah. So, if let's say the chazan gets oral, for lack of a better word, fablunged, or something happens that he can't continue davening. Let's say he gets a coughing spell. Let's say he loses his ability to speak, whatever it might be. So mamtinin lo kedei liros imis hashes. You should wait to see if he could sort of straighten himself out. And if he can no longer continue, then you can put another chazan in his place. If this happens in the middle of one of the middle brachas of Shemona Esrei, the person who takes over should take over from the beginning of that bracha where he was interrupted. But if it's in the middle of, let's say, one of the first three brachas of Shemona Esrei or the last three brachas, as we've said, these are considered one unit, so you have to go back to the beginning of that entire section, not just that bracha. So lots of sort of hodgepodge halachas here to begin our week on a short chapter, but again, hoping everybody is warm and safe, you have power, but we always have the power of our learning to take us through. So we begin another week of learning. Thank you for joining us. Please continue davening for Chaylei Tzvah Yisrael, for Shlomo Chol B'Tzvah Yisrael, the return of Ran Gvili, the Perez Yisrael, the Nishmat Sar Daniel Shimon Harav Deron V'Sheli. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you here next time. Have a great day.